and how do you do? My name is Camilla and I'm here to game with you. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to my first ever long video. Today we are on my first ever Animal Crossing island that I completed. I don't want to say first ever island because there was one before this and I restarted. So this is the first island that I completed. It's called Magnolia, and we're going to take a look at that today. Let's start with our map. So the map of Magnolia is quite busy, and honestly the entire island fits that. It is a very busy, very full island, very cluttered, and mostly, honestly, with flowers. So I'm looking forward to showing you. There's definitely some changes in my design style from then and now, but I do still love this island. As you can see, I have my resident rep, and then I also have a second resident rep based off of a friend of mine. I asked if I could use them, and they were like, absolutely. So they live in a tent on my island, and we'll see them soon. For the rest of my lineup, we have Teddy, Melba, Bangle, Dobie, Bo, Willow, Renee, Chipper, Molly, and Roswell. Roswell holds a special place in my heart because he has the same name as my cat and kind of has the same, like, coloring-ish. Yeah, so without further ado, let's get started. I know that I'm dreaming of this island, so I did see them also, but I know that we have some goodies over here. So we're gonna go ahead and pick those up. And I know that there's clothes. Is there another? Yeah, there's two more, okay. Let's go ahead and open all of these and kind of see what we get. There's a lily. I think those are the ones that you like just wear in your hair. Excuse me. Oh, I dropped it. And I dropped that one. Hello? Am I okay? Open. Open it. Okay. Let's see, a tulip hat. Alright, and a ladder. Okay, in case we get stuck. So, there's the Sprite costume. I think we'll go with overalls. I will wear the backpack. I like the do-rag, and we'll put the rain boots on. I don't have socks, but that's okay. No. Do I want to hold the balloon? We'll hold it for now. Okay, so back at the entrance, as you can see, we went through and over this diagonal bridge to find resident services. If you look around resident services, it's kind of a little closed off area. It's on its own little island almost. There's a little picnic space and a tambourine, and I matched this balloon. There's a seating area, a little fortune cookie cart, and then on the other side there is a little cafe. And you can obviously get smoothies or coffee or anything like that that you wish. If we go back down this way, and we come all the way back, instead of going to the airport, if we hang I guess a right, it was a left coming from that way, we come to our little DIY exchange area, which was super popular at the start of the game. My friends and I would exchange them all the time. And then just a little seating area with a cute photo op with the river behind it, and just, I don't know, it's just so pretty. And then if we come back, there is absolutely no flow to this island. There are a lot of out and backs. There is not one big loop that you can take to go through or like around the entire island. There's just not, unfortunately. I'm just coming out here and there's nothing up here, but I'm just running around. We're exploring together. It has been a long time since I have been on this island. Years, I think, in fact. So I think because it was shortly after 2.0 that I finished this island, because there are crops and things like this. And then I was really excited to start with the next one that I had planned. And so I saved the DA and then moved on. So we are at Able Sisters now. They have a little like area outside to create fabric. They have seating areas outside and a little picnic spot. I'm gonna put that away because it's distracting me. And then if you come and keep going around, there's an outdoor workspace for Sable, a packing area, and then a little sneaky area back here where Mabel can come read and kind of just people watch and be her little sociable, antisocial self. Either of them, really, honestly. There's an outdoor, like, changing space, and things of the sort. And then if you come back down here, we have Nook's Cranny. And it's kind of surrounded by this cliff on all sides except the bottom. So it's like a little half moon shape, I guess. And then we have our packing space, and I put that in a good chunk of the Nook's Cranny builds that I've created. It was like some sort of shipping and receiving area, I guess. And then if you head over this way, there's a little crafting section. I have a few of those around the island. And then up and past this way, we just have another like scenic seating area. Again, a lot of those around the island as well. They're very cute, very sweet. My original intention for this island was that it would be very like spring core, bright colors. And then I wanted all the lights to be on, so I did it super early in the morning. And it gave kind of more of a fairy core vibe instead, which is okay, but was not what I was intending. All of my beaches are decorated, but a lot of them are decorated in this like natural sense of having the glowing moss and flowers and weeds and gyroids. Lots and lots of gyroids on this island. Again, this was done shortly after 2.0 came out. When there was like Nookazon exchanges and everything galore. It was so busy of a time. But anyways, there is like a little fishing area, some fishing boats that are docked, and some big old fish. And then if you come back this way, there's, I think that's the is it the spider snow crab? I don't know. It's a big crab. It's actually a little bit terrifying, but it's fine. And then I'm gonna just come all the way back here. And the way that we're gonna continue around the island is actually by doing a little hop moment right here. So you can go this way, and you can see the back section of the island. We have a little flower area and a grand piano. If you go all the way back here, we have a little picnic spot with a really narrow blanket for whatever reason, and a lighthouse and just a lookout spot area. But we're gonna come back down this way and we're gonna look, hello? There we go. Up this direction. So this whole area is something that you have to hop over the creek for. And down here is my rainbow garden, where I have every color of flower, one of every. And you can get down there via vine, but we're not going to do that. We're just going to look and appreciate from above. And then this is Willow's house. She has so kindly come out and said hello. More importantly, I hope you're able to remember those memories when you wake up. She's so cute. I love her. I do remember that I got really frustrated with her because she kept getting in the way of my builds. So that does actually affect whether or not I like a villager, is if I'm playing and they keep getting in my way, I do tend to get very frustrated. And then that turns into me not enjoying the villager so much. So this is Beau's house, I believe, if I remember correctly. I did do the interiors of the houses. Beau's is kind of like an indoor-outdoor because he's a little deer, and I thought it was kind of cute to have him be able to have like an outdoor space where he sleeps, and has his food and things like that. So that's Beau's house. And then if we come down here and we hop along this way, there is a ladder down to Roswell's house, which he's not in his house, but hello, hi, how are you? Hey, can you tell me what I'm doing here? I was learning languages a second ago and now I'm here. Oh, is it because I'm dreaming of you? I think I said this, yeah. Roswell is the name of my cat. I love Roswell the alligator. And then we have Dobie's house with a little fishing spot across from it. And if we go in, I think that I did, like I know that I did his house, but I think that I tried to keep it kind of similar to what he had, just because I feel like I don't know, he's just a little bookie, you know? He's a bookworm. And I love that about him. He's just a grumpy old man who wants to read and be left alone, and I strive to be like that one day. I mean, I guess I kind of already am, but whatever. I'm, you know. And then we're gonna go up here and come back and hop across this creek, river. We have another picnic spot with the cute little lights, and then if you go up here, I believe this is Molly's house. Also decorated. All of them should be decorated. Yeah, this is Molly's house. I love this house. I love the, what is it called? The wallpaper. I love the wallpaper. I love most of the colors of the wallpaper. And this yellow couch is so cute. With the yellow tea set. Oh my god, am I stuck? Okay, that scared me. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to redo the whole video. Okay, goal for me for this is that I'm not gonna have to cut it, like, not have to edit it. That is the most daunting part of creating content for me, is having to go and edit it. So I'm hoping that I don't have to do that. At least not for like the tour videos and things like that. I recognize that there are things that I'm going to have to do that for, but hopefully not for this. So we just came out of that, and I'm gonna show part of the back half of the island, and then we'll come back for the second half. I love this section of the island. I created a little railroad that goes across the entire back of the island. And on this side, we are dedicated to fossils and gyroids. So there is a fossil research station. Behind Molly's house is the gyroid digging area for Brewster. There's little shops in the back, and a train station and things like that. And then it takes you back over to that area for the picnic and the lighthouse. And then if you come back onto this rock, we have a little section for when Celeste visits, and she can kind of map her stars and enjoy the ocean. And then I'm not gonna go too far, maybe I just will. So this is Blather's other outdoor research area, and then I have a cute little train station right here. Weren't you just at the other section of the island? A cute little train station with a couple seating, and then we have Red's Beach that is decorated pirate-esque with a wanted sign. I'd like to imagine that that is Red's wanted sign. And then a little natural area back here. So you can either continue to follow the train tracks and find the shops that way, or you can come through this little roundabout area and kind of just walk through the flowers. So that's the way we're coming back. And speak of monkey, Roswell, come here. Hi, handsome. What you doing? He's being nosy. So if we come down this way, we're back at the picnic area up in front of the museum. Hi. No, sir. You can lay next to me, not on me. Yeah, that's fine. Right there. If you come all the way down... No, you're not getting on the table. Or desk, whatever it's called. If you... where should I go? Where should I go? We're gonna go this way. So this is my little bee farm, honey farm, with the bee stand sculptures. Bee... Yeah. The things Flick makes. And then we come over this way and we have a little pumpkin patch, or as one of my friends would say, a panka-pa. And if we continue, we have Teddy. Hello, Teddy. I love him. He is our farmhand, and he is the one who is in charge of this lovely farm that I created. I absolutely adore this farm. I have not recreated it. I might do so at some point. But I absolutely love the way that this turned out. I love what we have, like that I have all of the different plants, crops, there we go. The scarecrow, and I don't know, it just, there's something about it that just brings me so much joy. And then I also have like oranges and apples and other, I think that might, no, the other fruit is up on the cliff. So like pears are in front, and then we have cherries. And yeah, there's just, I think it's so full and so lush, and sometimes that's a little difficult, but for this, I love it. I love it so much. So we're gonna run back all the way back, and we're gonna go across this bridge, and this first little dirt path will bring you to Tipper's house. Rosie, I need you to lay down. If you're up here, you need to lay down. No, you're not. No. Bro, you cannot climb my chair like that. Sorry. He just, I don't know, he's an old man, but sometimes he just gets uppity and has to climb things. Anyways, there's a little seating area, and then if we come back down, this last incline brings us to this giant flower field and duck pond area that I have. So, as you can see, this entire island, Isabel would be so proud, was so proud. There's so many flowers. And we have a little duck pond. Oop, and Renee, I think it's Renee. Is it Renee? Yeah, Renee is home, so we can go kind of check in on her and see how she is doing. Yep, so this is Renee's house. It's kind of simple in comparison to some of the other ones I did, but she's got the rattan furniture, and then her own little laundry section. I, for most of the houses, gave them something like either a, Rosie, what do you... Okay, well, if you sit, you fit. Wait, if I fit, I sit. There we go. He's like in the tiniest little section. Like, just plopped himself in there. That's fine. Monkey, stop. Just rest. It's okay. I forgot what I was saying. Oh, I gave, for most of the villagers, I gave them like either a workspace or a cooking space, but I guess I didn't do that for Renee. She got laundry instead, but that's okay. So we're gonna go down here, and I'm just gonna show you that if you come down and across this bridge, you can come back to resident services. But we're not coming back to that yet. We're gonna go across and up. And yep, so we're gonna cross this bridge, and this is going to lead us to our campsite. So these are our two little beach camping areas. There's like a little fire area and some beach lounging. You can float, and that is a big fish. That's a big fish. And then if you come up this way, we have our actual campsite, and it is right along the cliff looking over this beautiful river and waterfall. And I put the bamboo behind it, and I really liked that. I thought it was fun. And then I also have a little sneaky area of where Eli lives. And Eli lives in a tent and is kind of like a castaway, just living and existing off the grid on this island. They've collected a few things, but for the most part, they just survive in their little cubby hole. And then I think we'll go up really quick. We'll visit, again, natural but full beach. So I have a little diving area, so essentially you can rent diving equipment and then change. And then you can kind of do a little, hello, can you let me go up there? There we go. You can do a little cliff diving. So if I have one on, I can cliff dive into the ocean over here, and swim around. And yeah, if you go back, you can kind of see where we're at. I didn't go all the way this way, but this is these shops in the back. And then we have a little hot spring kind of thing back here, and a little seating area for people who maybe are just with the people who want to cliff dive and don't actually want to cliff dive themselves. And yeah, so now we're gonna head towards the front of the island. We could go back that way, but I think we're just gonna go along the beach, and kind of just see what's out here. Here's my dock. And then we have a little like outdoor flower shop kind of thing in my house. We'll visit my house last. And then, hi Tipper. We have a bunch of stuff on the beaches. Just filling it out. And then, that's a donation box, but I like to think of this as like a leaving feedback kind of thing. So if you go up here, there's Melba, and I think this is Bangle's house. Bangle's house is really cute, in my opinion. On the inside, I really like what I did with it also, but Melba's house, in front of it, she has a little, like, research area, and I did that because I'm pretty sure her hobby is education. And then, look, it's like a cute little, like, flowery, tropical. I love this house. It's so cute. With the green flooring and then just, like, the peachy pink decorations. I don't know. There's just something about it. It's so cute. I should probably say hi so she doesn't give me that question mark. I feel free to relax here. Oh, I should feel free to relax here as long as I'd like. Thanks, Melba. Have a wonderful time. Okay. And then... oh, Bangle's up in the background just peeping. Hello. Yeah. Okay. So, if we go up this way, there's just another little... hello. I know that I can get through there. A little seating area. You can see the flower garden from here, and then the little, what is that called? Island, I guess. This whole thing is an island. But the little island in the island, with a tree on it. And then if you go this way, it brings you straight back to resident services. My stomach just growled. I hope you couldn't hear that. As soon as I'm done recording, I'm gonna go eat something. But now we're gonna go visit my house. So this is my living room. I like how it turned out. As you can see, I blocked off one of the doorways so that there was less for me to decorate inside. But I think it's really cute. It's kind of simple, but that's okay. So I think we'll do this back room first. This is my office. I really like how this turned out with the white flooring and the dark walls. As you can see, it's that same wallpaper in a different color that was in Molly's house. And I just really love that wallpaper. But I like how this turned out. I like that there's kind of pops of all of the colors that I use. Not so much yellow in this room, but I feel like that comes across with the white-ish flowers, off-white flowers, and then, I don't know, there's something about it. And then look at Flick. Flick is one of my favorite characters, so. Yeah, so that is the office in the back, and then we're gonna go to the other room up here, or in here. This is the main floor, and this should be the kitchen area. I really like this area too. It's very cluttered, but I like it a lot. It's just like, it feels kind of realistic, kind of like we were so busy getting stuff done, and we're baking, and we do all of the things for all of the people in the island, and so we just have a bunch of stuff. Yeah, a bunch of stuff. Oh, we're sliding across. Okay, very cute, very woodsy. Again, light floor, dark walls. And then we're gonna go into the basement. And in the basement, it's like tile, which is actually something that I've seen quite a bit. I'm not really sure why, but not in this game, but like in real life. I know that like tile or linoleum is pretty popular for basements. Probably for like flooding purposes and things like that. I don't know. But we have a guest bedroom area here, and then just kind of a miscellaneous, like, hey, this is a basement section on the other side. My grandparents' house had like a bar area in their back basement, and so I kind of like and I don't know the word that I'm trying to say. I tried to like give that vibe with that. Yeah. And then last but not least, we are going to visit my house, like my actual apartment area, the bedroom, bathroom, closet area. So this wallpaper is so cute. I love it with all the flowers and vines, and it's very cute and floral. It makes me happy. So I used the Turkey Day rug and paired it with these, what are they called? The like patchwork quilt item bed thing. And I really like them together. I think they fit really well. And then I'm gonna have to go this way, I think, because there's partition walls blocking it off. This is the bathroom. I blocked it because I didn't want the windows. What am I doing? The windows in the bathroom area, so I put the partition walls there to show like that it was not just like you in the bathroom with a bunch of windows to the outdoors. And then kind of like a walk-in closet area right here. Yeah, so that is my house. I do love it so much. If you can't tell, my favorite color is yellow. Pink has grown on me, especially when I was creating this island. That like soft pink is really, really nice, and it pairs so well with yellow. But yeah, I think that is the entire island. I did have the dream address when I had the map up, but I will leave it in the description down below as well. But I think that's it. So thank you so much for watching. We're gonna wrap it up here. If you did like it, don't forget to drop a like down below and leave me a comment telling me what you think. And I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Bye.